ATL, bringing education and class back to the community. We are culture.
Early morning, late nights. That's how I live.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, International Luz. We're at the Project Walk 'em Out charity shoe drive, downtown Southwest Peter Street in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, man, so I'm definitely, grateful for you guys to come. I started the shoe drive back in 08, and that year, man, I was just going through a whole bunch of stuff, as a dreamer and working in this music business, you find yourself in situations that are a little bit uncomfortable. So in 08, I found myself homeless, out of work, and it was just a crazy year for me. So what I said was, in October, I was praying to God, and I was like, God, show me how to show you that even though nothing looks like what I've been believing for and praying for and speaking to everybody around me, that I still believe. And he was like, remember that idea that you had back in 2002? I was like, for the shoe drive, and he was like, yeah, this is how the conversation went, I promise you. He's like, I want you to do it this year, and I want you to do it in December and call it Walk 'em All in My Shoes. That year we raised 1,000 pairs of shoes. Now 7 years later, we have raised over 8,000 pairs of shoes. Well, the shoes today, a portion of the shoes are going to Sierra Leone, West Africa, which I'm really excited about, because one of the goals for the shoe drive from the beginning was to have it go global. So to have the ability to actually send shoes to West Africa with everything that they're going through right now, it's just a blessing. We're going to take shoes to the Covenant House. So say if you're hungry, I've adopted a couple of schools. We have a couple of shelters around Atlanta. So each pair of shoes will be personally hand delivered by me and my team to the people that really need it.
Well, I'd just like to say, Charles, thank you for your time.
I appreciate the opportunity for having me. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it.
All right.
And I hope you guys have a good day today, and I hope we give you a lot of footage to pull from.
All right, thank you, Charles.
All right, cool. Appreciate it.
To help people. I like to help others. I hate to see people down, such as children that need help. That's why I want to start my own charity home.
What's up? It's the Wolf is on Fire. You're watching Art Heart ATL TV.
see myself owning my own office, you know, my own practice. I want to be a psychologist, community homes around the world. I want to start one. My first one I wanted to be in Louisiana because I always wanted to live there. So the advice I would give to people my age is to be more considerate of others. We partake in things and we don't think about the outcome. And most kids don't think about it. They don't think about their parents in situations. They just do it. I think people need more leaders instead of followers. People like follow the trend instead of going for something different. And people tell me, oh, I've never met a girl that actually can say that they've never done this. So I'm like, you know, a trendsetter. See, no sex, no drugs, no alcohol, none of that. Just pure. Yes. By getting through life without, because I'm already high, can't you tell? In life. Support the movement, boo.
I got the name Lee because a lot of people say when they listen to my music that they hear like a beautiful soul. So I looked up beautiful soul in French, which is a language that I want to learn, and I got Lee. I have built websites and different things like that. I built my own website on modeling and different things like that. When I eventually get into acting, I feel like what's next for me is definitely that step into the industry. The beginning stages of my first hit, and I'm going through touring, and I feel like that's, I know this is how I look at it. The audience comes to see a show, they want to see a good show, so give them that, you know, and have fun. Positive energy that's needed. You can't be successful without positive energy. I feel like the richest thing is to be changed spiritually and physically, because it's something that can't no one take away, and it's something that will always, it's a good and positive thing that you're gonna need throughout your whole entire life. So being a motivational speaker, being able to impact people spiritually, physically, to where it impacts their whole life in a good way, that's a great power to have. So being able to have that power to do that to people is a great thing. In the next 10 years, I definitely see myself in the industry on the billboards. In the next 10 years, I see myself probably starting, if I haven't already started, something with my sisters. Definitely globally, all over the world. Accomplished a couple of hit singles and awards as Female Artist of the Year, Female Songwriter. I'm gonna start my own clothing line. It'll be basically different things. It'll be a movement as well. I want to take it and, you know, put it in as many categories as I can, but it'll be a color design, it'll be a movement, all at the same time. Find me at iambeaujoli.net. It's BEAUJOLI.net. You can find me at Beaujoli on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reverb Nation. I'm also on SoundCloud. But everything that I do, as far as like if I have an event coming up or a show or something, it'll be on my website.
ATL TV, we a culture. Put everything you can in your talent. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to, well, I'm just gonna do just rap, or I'm just gonna do this R&B, or I'm only gonna work with this person because they can do this for me. You gotta be willing to work with anybody at any time. You gotta be strong.
Yeah, I say first, just study your craft and like come up with your own sound, or like don't copycat. You can look at them and see what they're doing, like listen to their techniques and everything, but at the end of the day, be original with your sound. I'm a producer for Casino Music Group. I've been with them, I say about like 6 years now. A Slash engineer, and I also played on Roller with Vice President also. Like Slim, he more the O's, he more making sure everything is intact. Like he really plays that role.
Casino Music Group, I see Casino Music Group growing into a household name. You know, all of these things, you know, me being brought up in a generally positive environment really contributed to, you know, to what I am now. especially if from my background, being a young black man raised in the South, it's not. I'm not gonna say, oh, I grew up and I ain't had that many options and different things like that. I was always taught that you can be whatever you want to be if you put your mind to it.
Casino music group, like with anything, it's like a growing process. Like we go through things, you learn, you develop. But I guess it comes down to when you go through things and you're going to learn from it and move forward and do better. And that's mainly what we do.
So have a lot of updates. Our artist, Curfew, that's signed to the label, he has a couple of projects and videos out at the moment. So if you ever get time, Google him, Google Curfew, Kurfu.
Started out working with my cousin when I was younger. I used to skip school to go to the studio. That's how I got my name, Curfew. And from there, I ended up linking up with Carolina Slim. And we started Casino Music Group in 2009. I started out in a small town, Hollister, North Carolina. And then I worked my way up into Raleigh, North Carolina, where we currently work from. I've been doing music for like 12 years, probably 12, 13 years. Yeah, I graduated with a bachelor's in mathematics this year. And I do carpentry and other than that, my spare time.
I've been doing music for about 10 years. I always listen to the radio. Like that's pretty much all I did, like studying without even really knowing it.
I can't take no credit for Casino, the name, the inception of a Casino Music Group, especially without including Vaughn. He's my cousin. He's my mentor. My
School of Communication Arts, which is like an audio school, but institute. And I did that for a year and got my certification in Pro. I say creativity is like mainly based off emotion and your feeling and like how you create. So I listen to some oldies, or if I just hear something out of the blue, whatever strikes some motivation. Or I could be listening to Slum make something and then feel motivated, because you get motivated off of the people you're around. So yeah, just putting my all into it, like just playing my part. I know the best is yet to come. Like we still grinding towards that goal. That
inspired my music is lifetime situations, my surroundings at certain times in my life, family, friends. Like turn up, but I'm gonna give you a message every time. I like to tell stories. Some of them may be about my life, some of them may be about my family or friends or somebody associate I know. Life influences my music because I spent the majority of my time. I think my style of flow is different. I know my lyrics are different because I don't have the same life as everybody else. I don't live a whole totally different style.
What's next for Casino? Shoot, man. Only time will tell. I tell you what, though. We're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep working. Now you can contact me for music production if you're looking for beats. I make beats as well.
If Vaughn was here today, what would you tell him?
What I tell him? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep. After certain things happen, you go through these learning experiences, and when you pass away, that was I guess it was a real defining moment. I guess for lack of a better word, but as far as what am I gonna do to make him proud? He passed away. He passed away 5 days after his 30th birthday. From the day that he passed away I made it up in my mind that I was gonna, if anything, I was gonna make him proud, try to make him proud with the work that I was doing, trying to keep, keep his dream alive as well as my dream alive, and try to keep his name and his legacy going through the things that I was participating in and doing. Thanks for putting me on.
Anybody else?
Yeah, thanks for putting me in the position I'm in, you know what I mean? Thanks for always, making sure that everybody bond well, everybody taken care of, everybody looking out for each other, you know what I mean?
So it's about being positive, right?
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep a positive outlook. Look for it. I mean, it's all cliche, but it's true though, you know what I'm saying? Every cloud got a silver lining. You gotta look for the silver lining, man. Anyway, like and I heard it put another way too, that God made the world and everything in it and the way it works so perfect that the only thing that could be wrong is the way you're looking at things.
Where you calling from? Where you calling from? Blackberry Tree of Life. Blackberry Tree of Life. It's called similarities to show that we don't gotta go far to find out.
Black Wall Street in the early 1900s. Strong, progressive, thriving black community in Durham. Atlanta's not the only place with affluent black people. Durham got a history all its own. One of 21 black-owned banks in the world. I mean, in the United States.
Fayetteville and Pettigrew Street. Here in the center of Negro Durham, more commonly called Hayti, the lifeblood of the community is represented in this busy populace, going vigorously about their daily activities.
It just happened that there were some people who got together and started some businesses. And with the success that they had here, people came from everywhere just to see what was happening in Durham.
There is a splendid home-owned food center, Smith's Grocery. Every item purchased is exceedingly fresh and of good quality.
And we had guides at the North Carolina Mutual, tour guides, at the Mechanics and Farmers Bank, at North Carolina Central University, and other places around town.
We have to change our mind about ourselves.
In what way?
Well, so he teaches us the importance of moral reformation, a knowledge of self. If our people could if we could be cured of our slave mentality that was indoctrinated into us, we can get together in unity and harmony and do the same thing for ourselves. And we have to change our mind about ourselves.
In what way?
Well, so he teaches us the importance of moral reformation, a knowledge of self. If our people could if we could be cured of our slave mentality that was indoctrinated into us during slavery, country, we would realize that we can get together in unity and harmony and do the same thing for ourselves in our country.
And believe that you're somebody. As I said to a group last night, nobody else can do this for us. No document can do this for us. No Lincolnian Emancipation Proclamation can do this for us. No Kennysonian or Johnsonian Civil Rights Bill can do this for us. If the Negro is to be free, he must move down into the inner resources of his own soul and sign with a pen and ink of self-assertive manhood his own Emancipation Proclamation. Don't let anybody take your manhood. Be proud of our heritage. As somebody said earlier tonight, we don't have anything to be ashamed of. Somebody told a lie one day. They couched it in language. They made everything black, ugly, and evil. Look in your dictionary and see the synonyms of the word black. There's always something degrading and low and sinister. Look at the word white. It's always something pure, high, and clean. But I want to get the language right tonight. I want to get the language so right that everybody here will cry out, yes, I'm black, I'm proud of it, I'm black and beautiful.